Happy Teachers' Day to all the subscribers of Biotecnika and Rasayanika. Namaskar, my name is Shekhar Suman, your Chief Mentor, and I want to wish all of you a very happy Teachers' Day. I have personally learned a lot from every generation of subscriber in last 17 years and a lot from all of you. So today, as I had promised, we are going to unveil at the back, as you can see, the biggest gift ever Biotecnika has given to all of you. First things first, what's happening to the industry that we are not aware of? And at the same time, the biggest demand from all my subscribers at Biotecnika and Rasayanika is, sir, how can we get a job? I want a good job. I want a job in my domain. And the second biggest question which I'm asked on the road also, people ask me, what is the future? What is the scope? What is the opportunity of the future in biology, in the life science industry? So today's video is going to answer all of them. This video which I'm going to show you today, step by step, is going to answer all the questions which might be in your mind. And also will give you a solution, a solid solution to all your career worries. Well, that's what Biotecnika and Rasayanika is all about. We are here to support you 360 degree. And for that, let's unblur the screen first and answer some critical questions for all of you. Where is the biology industry going? So I'm not including saying biotechnology. When I say biology or life sciences, I include pharma also. So where is the biology industry going? Is there any scope and future in this industry for us? Are we ever going to get anything out of this? Can we really make a successful career, a 6-figure, 8-figure, 10-figure salary in this domain? Well, the answer is a yes for those who are going to watch this video till the end. If you watch this video till the end, I promise you, you're going to get a value worth more than 25, 30 lakhs, in fact, more than that. Okay. So I'm going to give you step by step progresses and processes which you have to follow to achieve success. Now, let's start with the first development which we would like to, unveil here is the question, is the future bright for this industry? Now, the question to you is, how do you really predict the future? Can you see the palmistry, you see the palm and say, okay, the future is bright? No, you cannot, right? There's no such science. How to predict future? Now, many of the comments which you see on your YouTube, okay, or anywhere Instagram, those are past experiences of your previous seniors. Now, but past experiences does not mean the future will not be bright. But as an expert from the industry, I can tell you, past trends definitely leads to a future prediction. And that, my dear friend, is the need of the hour. You are reading past experiences of failed people on YouTube, and all of them are saying there's no scope, no future, because they're not future ready. And those people, those negative people cannot help you build your future. What will help you build your future is understanding the past trend of the last, 1 year, and then implementing that, extrapolating that to predict the future. That is the equation, my dear friend. So if this is the equation which we all have to follow, let me show you some very recent developments. Okay, let's look at the first one, shall we? Okay, now the first one, is, of course, we know that our Honorable Prime Minister has announced and Bharat is targeting now a $5 trillion economy, right? Bharat wants to become the second largest or the third largest economy in the world. Now, that means Sarkar ki taraf se, from the government side, you have full support, right? The industry minister, home minister, everybody has time and again said that biotech and pharma is a very important part of the economy, and they are predicting it to go up to $150 billion in the next 5 to 7 years. And if that has to happen, then my dear students, my dear subscribers, you all have to be ready to grab the right opportunities at the right place. How? Let me answer that. Now, the next question, next development. IT companies such as Accenture, such as Infosys, such as Wipro are investing heavily on artificial intelligence, machine learning, bioinformatics. I was recently told that now Accenture has a separate department for bioinformatics, right? They are taking up projects from US for bioinformatics and they're hiring bioinformaticians extensively in Bangalore, right? So that means apna time aayega definitely if you learn bioinformatics, if you learn AI, ML, computational biology, right? I am talking to so many startups in computational biology right now, you won't believe me. And all of them are profitable. All of them are getting projects from US, doing it in India and shipping it abroad. Okay, one such company is Grodia. Grodia is a great company which is doing the same thing. They are into drug discovery using computational biology tools. And that is, my dear friend, one of the futures which you definitely have. Now let's reveal the next future which we have. And that is data storage. Data storage. Now, data storage in DNA, okay? Do you know this fact or not that today the hard disk which you have, when I was a kid, there used to be floppy. The floppy used to store only, 56 megabytes and later on it became 128 megabytes, MB. Today you have a hard disk which can store terabytes. But the amount of data you and I together, the 8 billion people on this earth we are generating, it is too much for these hard disks to handle. And that is where a lot of research is being done by Microsoft, by Apple, by Google, by a lot of IT companies. How can we store data in DNA? And this is expected to be ready in the next 2 years. You will see data centers where DNA is being used to store data. No, I'm not lying. I read the recent trends, recent research papers, and recent projects which Google and Amazon and all these big IT companies are hiring for, right? So looking at all that trend, I'm telling you, in the next 2 to 3 years' time, you will see people using DNA to store data. Now, DNA is a future data storage device because DNA survives for years together. Billions of years it can survive. We have the DNA of dinosaurs, right? How? Because DNA stays longer, right? So the only problem right now Microsoft and all these companies are facing is how, once you have stored the data, how to decrypt the data. And I'm sure with the advancement in quantum computing, they are going to solve that also, right? So now your amalgamation of IT and BT is going to happen. You'll be a DNA scientist and you will be working in an IT company. Imagine. That's the future where the fusion of biology and computers happen. Now, let's look at the next developments. Of course, you must have heard of the Chandrayaan and the Aditya, which was being sent to the sun recently, right? Apna time aa gaya. Bharat is planning to put the man on the moon. Recently, they have put a device on the moon, and by 2030, our ISRO is planning to put a man on the moon. The project has already started. In the 2023 manifesto of ISRO, they have clearly mentioned that we want to develop self-healing rockets, self-healing machinery. We want to learn from the biological sciences how to do that. They've also mentioned how exactly they are going to propagate plants in space and moon. They have recently found, and this was in news even on Biotecnika, that the moon, which was thought to be inhabitable, is actually habitable, right? The average temperature is around 50 degree. In our Delhi also it is 50 degree, right? So India will be putting a man on the moon for the first time in the next 7 years. Now that means a lot of biological research into biological processes has to happen within India. You will see a lot of projects, a lot of PhDs being hired here. A lot of projects will come in ISRO for space biology, right? I've spoken to so many space biology experts as well as scientists, and they have confidently told me that once it comes into the manifesto, ISRO has got the biggest funding as a research agency right now in our country, right? After DRDO, ISRO is one of them, right? So definitely we are going to see that development. In fact, I should tell you this, that ISRO is one organization which brings a lot of foreign investment into India because people pay ISRO to shoot the satellite. In future, people will pay ISRO to put the man on the moon. And that is why ISRO is so much interested in that. After Roscosmos and NASA, ISRO wants to take the third position as an alternate, cheaper method to put man into the space. And that means you have a bright future here. But future is only for those who are ready for it, right? Let's look at the next development which we are going to see. Now, obviously, AI, ML, quantum computing, all of this development, if I put it in one single line and look at it, what I see is brilliant future for all our subscribers. What I see is the world is no longer for the naysayers. The world is here for the yay-sayers. If you are a positive person, if you're a person who is having a positive future outlook, a person who wants to do something worthwhile and wants to say this confidently कि अपना time आएगा, तो this particular opportunity is for all of you. Now that is why, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are coming up with our latest offering for all of you. The point which I wanted to make before I unveil that is the future will only become true for those who believe in it. I'm standing here because I believed in the future of biotechnology. And you will be standing way ahead of me if you believe. If you believe and you tie your targets surrounded with goodwill, willpower, and lot of homework, lot of hard work, definitely our strategy is going to be successful. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I proudly present to you, as you can see on the screen here, CRICK STAR Scholarship and Awards Program. Apna time aa gaya. Now, what really is CRICK STAR Scholarship and Awards? I'm going to reveal in a short while from now. But after Watson Scholarship ended, a need was felt that we have to answer all the problems of our students and at the same time make them future ready. Watson Scholarship ended 31st of August. And today I proudly unveil to you CRICK STAR Scholarship and Awards. This is not just a scholarship, you will get an award too from Biotecnika. Now, I'm sure you all know Francis Crick. He was born in June of 1916. He died 19 years from today. He was a British biophysicist and a molecular biologist. Now, very interestingly, you all should know this. Francis Crick was not a lucky man. He didn't just land up next to Watson. Okay? He reached there because he strived hard throughout his career. He struggled. But the day opportunity presented in front of him, he took it with both hands. He knew that this is the opportunity. He, along with Watson, along with other scientists, his team, discovered the structure of DNA. And today, I want to hunt for structure of future scientists. Today, I want to use CRICK STAR Scholarship to find out who can be the future biophysicist, molecular biologist and biochemist, who can microbiologist, who can build the next future of Biotecnika, future of India, future of this world. I want to see that scholarship awardee. So let's look at what exactly is the objective, what we want to do with CRICK STAR Scholarship. The first things first, as you can see on your screen, STAR, the word STAR, if you see here, what is the meaning of word STAR? It means Smart Talent Achievement Recognition Award. So we are looking for smart talent. We want to help them achieve and then we will recognize them with an award. Okay. Now, we're going to recognize your hidden potential. For example, when you were a kid, like 5-year-old, did you know that you can become this today? I didn't know that. When Francis Crick was a kid, he didn't know that he can become Francis Crick. So as a student, as potential future professional, you don't know your potential, right? We know it. So we have trained and we have interacted with so many scientists, so many experts, so we can easily find out who is having the potential. Recognizing your hidden potential, that's the aim. Then sharpening your glow. We will train you. We will give you the right ingredients. We will give you the right tools. And we will present you to the world in style. And that's the entire idea about our CRICK STAR Scholarship and Award. Now, the first things first is when you apply, if you are selected, you will win a scholarship. Okay. So we will train you under the CRICK STAR training program, CRICK STAR scholarship program. We will train you. And once you are trained, we will be conducting an awards night and you will be invited there. A CEO from a renowned biotech company is going to come and he or she is going to give the award. I'm not saying the gender so that you can predict it. So I'm just saying he or she is going to come and give you that award. So CRICK STAR award will be given to you. So the procedure to get selected is going to be much more stringent because this time we want to really exceed the benchmarks which we have set for ourselves. So please apply fast. The sooner you apply, the better for you. Now the scholarship goals, the first goal we have is to place you. Now majority of the colleges don't place you, right? They don't place you. So the first goal of CRICK STAR scholarship is job placement. We heard you, we're going to give you job placement. The next will be obviously hands-on training, then obviously mentoring you, showing you the right path, and then coaching. These are the 4 goals of CRICK STAR scholarship and awards program. So we will not just train you. We will not just send you to the lab to get the hands-on training. We will not just mentor you. We will also give you opportunity for getting placed in biotech and pharma companies. No other companies, biotech and pharma companies. Now, what exactly is included in our CRICK STAR scholarship program? That's something which we have to find out. For the first time in India, we are bringing these gold standard of global level to India. So let's look at what all things we have for all of you. Now, the first things first, these all programs, these all ingredients are going to be given based on your scholarship slot. So the person who wins 100% scholarship, everything will be given. Somebody who gets a lower scholarship, something will be removed. Okay, so that you have to keep in mind. So all of you should strive to get at least the highest amount. Okay. Now, for that, you have to apply fast and the link I'll share with in the chat shortly. So all of that will be revealed. Now, the first thing which I have already told you actually, that is placement assistance. Yes. At the end of this program, Biotecnika will provide placement assistance and guaranteed 10 interview opportunities in various biotech and pharma companies. Now, placement assistance means we will provide you placement assistance for thousands of jobs, but guaranteed 10 interview opportunities will provide you. Now, whether the company will select you, I cannot guarantee that because that totally depends on your performance. But for that only, I'm going to train you first for complete 1 year. Once you are trained, then only I will push you to those companies, because if you're not getting selected, my personal reputation will be at stake, right? So I'm going to make sure that the best goes out. So 10 guaranteed interview opportunities will be given. The placement assistance will be provided. Now, the next thing which we have for you, let's look at what is the next thing. Stipend. 4 selected students. Last time we have selected 4 students, Lavanya, Kavya, Kanchana and Manisha. So they are working with us now. So 4 students will be selected under the science journalism and science writing internship. They'll be provided with a stipend. So you'll get a 6 months salary also. You'll get to work in Biotecnika itself, and only 4. So whoever applies, only 4 will be given this opportunity. And this is the second feature. So the first feature which I told you was a placement assistance. The second feature I told you is during the program also 4 students will continue getting stipend also, right? Now, what is the next? Let's look at that one. Coaching. So as you know, coaching is an integrated part of Biotecnika, and without CSIR net and all these entrance exams, it is difficult to progress in career. So Biotecnika and Rasainika will provide complete coaching for all these entrance exams. So if you are in your bachelor's, CUET, IIT JAM, GAT-B, classes will be there in the evening, 7 to 8:30. And then you have, if you're in MSc, then you have CSIRNet, GATE, ICMR, DBT, all of that included in the coaching. So for these also classes will be in the evening. Students who want morning class, they will have a morning batch also. So this is the coaching which we'll be providing you. Now, what will be provided under coaching, that let me explain to you quickly. Now, as you can see on the screen, 14 full-time regular faculties will train you for CSIRNet Life Science, for Biotecnika, CSIRNet Chemical Science for Rasainika. Personalized attention, 24/7 chat support plus WhatsApp support will be provided to all of you. Now that means it's an amazing opportunity for all of you. Next, what we'll provide you is the animatica zone, a sample video I'm going to show you now.
The most boundary of an animal cell is the plasma membrane. Being basically a phospholipid bilayer, it is essentially impermeable to water, ions, and most of the water-soluble molecules. Yet the transportation of these molecules does occur by certain means. Hence, plasma membrane is preferably referred to as selectively permeable. This selective permeability is the major driving force behind the consistency of the internal cellular environment. Movement of molecules across this selectively permeable membrane might occur by diffusion based on the concentration gradient. Diffusion does not require energy, it occurs passively. The important requirement is that the substance to be transported must be present at higher concentration on one side of the membrane than the other, and the membrane must be permeable to the substance. A membrane may be permeable to a given solute either 1. Because that solute can pass directly through the lipid bilayer, or 2.
So what you just now saw was a demonstration of the animation which we are going to provide you. So there will be more than 400 plus animations spread across various parts of your syllabus, and all these animations are three-dimensional as well as two-dimensional, which will help you visualize biology better. The next thing which we are going to provide you is the entire case series, and that is concept notes, concept flowchart, concept mind maps, concept cloud, concept table, and concept wheel. All of this access in the e-version will be provided. Now, students who activate scholarship, please ask. You can also get a hard copy of these also under the scholarship. If in case you are interested, you can go for that also. Okay, so that is the concept revision tools, because it is not just about studying. You're not going to go with me in the class in the exam hall. You're going to go with your brain. So if you're going to go in with your brain, you need recalling capacity, revision capacity, the fast recall. And for that, these tools are exclusively only available on Biotecnika. Let me quickly show you a sample of each of them. So what you see on the screen back here is called as the concept notes. So the notes are designed in such a way, scientific way, that if you see, it is very illustrative, colorful, and it's available in hard copy as well as soft copy. The soft copy will be provided to you in our online portal, and hard copy will be shipped to you if in case you opt for that. Now, the next thing which we have is a concept map. As you can see here, learning from maps is easy. There will be a central idea followed by connected idea. So it helps you learn better, recall faster, and connect things. You know, your neurons also are connected. So the concepts also are connected. One thing leads to the other things leads to the other, and that makes you recall faster, memorize better. Okay. Next, what we have for you is the concept table. So, comparison, like, okay, Android mobile and iPhone. So which one you'll remember better? So if you remember the features of Android mobile, the features of iPhone, you will automatically remember. The same way, if you compare Krebs cycle and glycolysis, this way, if you compare and study, if one side you remember, the other side you'll automatically remember. And that is the kind of memory you will require for all these exams, CSIR, NET, GATE, CET, IIT JAM, all of that in these books. Next sample which I have for you is concept cloud. So, okay, you studied, now you want a quick revision. So you just pull out these concept cloud, look at the word and try to recall. Okay, say DNA polymerase types. Okay, but you see some fonts are bigger, some fonts are smaller. Why is that? Because the bigger fonts represents it is more important. The smaller the fonts, it is showing that it is lesser important, right? According to the syllabus, this is how it is stacked and designed. So that is your concept cloud. Now we have concept wheel. So, okay, there is a central idea and every idea has got connections. So it is presented in a colorful manner. So what happens is when you look at the central idea, you will try to recall, your pictorial memory triggers and you remember things better. The soft copy as well as hard copy is available. Please ask before you enroll. Okay. Now, the next which we are going to provide you is smart mock test every Sunday and Monday, cumulative tests taken by AI. And of course, we'll also be providing you personalized feedback by our teachers. All of this will be provided under the smart mock test series. And this means you are not just going to study or revise or recall, but you are also going to practice as much as you can, because there are 3 formats of the test. And of course, you're getting personalized feedback from our teachers here. The next thing which you have is a smart revision bot. So you finish a topic, you can ask the bot. Another thing which the smart bot does is you can ask the bot to make notes for you. Like, okay, I'm going to study Kelvin cycle. Can you refer Leninger book and give me notes on Kelvin cycle? It will give you that, right? And the free demo of this is included in the description. You can check it out. So this is your smart revision bot, which helps you make notes, tests you, and gives you the feedback, right? And it is completely AI based, and we have developed it at Biotecnika. Now, the next thing which we have is, of course, all the students who are enrolling into this program and this scholarship will be getting these 4 internships: proteomics, hands-on training; molecular biology, coding for biology; and bioinformatics, global research internship. So proteomics is already running. If you are enrolling early, you will get the current batch. Otherwise, you will have to enroll for the next batch, which will come in November. Bioinformatics will start on 15th of September. Coding for biology somewhere around 25th of September. Molecular biology techniques internship will be provided to you in October. So all of this will be there. These internships will keep happening. This will give you industry-oriented experience. And that is why I'm confident this time that I'll be able to place you also, because these internships are industry-oriented. These internships will give you right exposure, hands-on also. So that is the next thing which I wanted to talk actually. Now, before that, okay, certification course, I'll give you free access of 58 courses. You can choose any one of them. Any 4 certification course you can choose out of the 58 or 60 courses which Biotecnika has got, certification courses. And this will help you get certified. This will help you build a personal brand, become a knowledgeable brand for that particular field. And these are developed by global scientists, not just by Indian faculties. That's something you should know. You should know these are designed by these certification courses are designed by global faculties. Next thing. 24 workshops. So every month we're going to come up with 2 workshops, 12 months, 24 workshops. This is included. The price of only this is around 9,000 rupees. And this 1 year of workshop worth 9,000 rupees is included in the CRICK STAR scholarship program. So 24 workshops, every month 2 workshops will be provided to make you, build you a global, expert. Now, last week itself, we conducted advanced microscopy workshop. People loved it. I got hundreds of emails praising that workshop. So you can imagine workshops are really, really intense and highly beneficial. And also you'll get the recording of that as well. Now, you will have IISc and JNU incubated labs in Kolkata, Bangalore, and Delhi. Okay, so Delhi you get JNU incubated lab. In Bangalore, you get protein engineering lab of Dr. Deepti Saini. That is a IISc incubated lab. And of course, for Kolkata, you get SHRM. So 15 days wet lab hands-on training is included. That is for molecular biology techniques. And if you want any other technique, you can also go for that. Only for the chemical charges you'll have to pay. No other charges you have to pay. So you have to just inform 15 days in advance whenever you want to go, and you can book your slot, go in and take your hands-on training. So this is a very important thing for students who want to do dissertation training, hands-on, any kind of practical exposure on any topic of your choice. The molecular biology training will also be we'll be providing you the hands-on training, but different scholarship slots will have different facilities. Please make sure that you choose the right scholarship slot. Now, meet your global mentors. So every month, once you will be meeting all your mentors, and you'll be asking questions related to your career. We did this in May, June, as well as July. Now, August also we did. Now, you have it in September also this year, around 9th or 10th of September, we are planning to have the Global Mentors Meet. So 120 plus experts, they will be your traffic control. They'll give you international exposure. They'll guide you on what is the need of the hour to become an international expert. One of the things which I want to tell you here is, you really don't need to go abroad to get international exposure. What if sitting in your bedroom or study room, you could get international exposure? These guys will give you that. These guys will tell you that. So, I have seen this, like when I was not networked with the right mentors, I was a big failure. Okay. I was a big dumb person. But when I started talking to my mentors, they gave me so many ideas. And today Biotecnika is such a big company, all because of my mentors. The same thing I'm telling you, if you want global exposure, you want to make a solid career, these mentors are going to help you. So this is included. Now, I'm sure you must be thinking, who are these guys? So these people are working in foreign biotech companies like Pfizer. Then you have Thermo Fisher and big companies, okay? Material science, food science, as well as new age companies they're working on like CRISPR. They're working in research labs. They're working as a postdoc. They're working in government labs in Sweden, Netherlands, Norway, USA, UK, and they are going to, irrespective of their time zone, they're going to mentor you. Can you imagine that? So these mentors meet up once a month and they will guide you. You can ask your question, you can unmute your mic, you can ask questions, sir, I want to become this, how to do, and they'll give you. Plus, you'll get to know what other students are asking questions. So when you get to know that, then you will think, okay, this student is asking about food technology while I'm not thinking in that direction, let me ask. So that way you will get more exposure, because it's not just you, other students will also ask, okay? So that's about the mentorship program. And international exposure, no doubt, is very important, okay? It's like the biggest biotech market exists outside. So in India, it's like $100 billion. Out of India, it is $900 billion, and total market size is $1 trillion for biotech, right? So $900 billion is outside. So, okay, it doesn't harm getting the international exposure, right? So that's included. Then we are conducting a conference in November. That will be CRISPR Congress 2023. It's a virtual conference. You can attend it online, live from home. You can even present papers. Revered honorable speakers will be coming, giving a talk. We are including talks from foreign as well as Indian scientists, and you'll get an opportunity to present paper also. So conference, VIP pass, you don't need to pay anything, and others will have to pay. So you can imagine, right? The next, recommendation letter. So of course, if I have to place you, then I have to give you a recommendation letter, right? So we'll be providing you meritorious candidates. All the meritorious candidates will be getting 3 letters of recommendation. So after we have selected you, we'll train you, then we'll give you the letters of recommendation. From our side, our experts, global experts, will be providing these letters, and they will also give you LinkedIn recommendation also. So that will also project your future in a solid way, right? So recommendation letter, that's included. The next thing which we are including is 3 industry references. So it will help you get the job faster. Of course, like I said, if we have to provide you the job, then obviously we have to provide you all of this. So 3 industry references from the relevant industry will provide you that. Then CV and resume designing. Your CV will be designed as per the applicant tracking system, which is now AI enabled, right? So you have to design it that way. We will do that for you. You don't need to do it. Okay. The next which we are coming up with, of course, hard copy of study material is included in some slots of scholarship. So please ask before you activate your scholarship. And so you are getting hard copy study materials also for CSIRNet, GATE, concept notes, mind maps, and all of that is included in the CRICK STAR Scholarship Award. So here is the overview of the program. Like, I'll give you an idea. So first, for the entire year, the coaching will continue. Then the internships will be there every quarter. You can choose. Workshops will be there every month. Hands-on training will be there, followed by the internship. And then you will have mentoring sessions every month. And then you will have job training. That will be job assistance program will be training you. And then job interviews will be given towards the end of the session. So entire 1 year, we're going to train you for CSIRNet GATE. We're going to train you for the job. We're also going to design your CV. We're going to give you the recommendation letters. We're going to give you the references. And we are going to project you in front of all the job employers as the best eligible candidates. Because I personally have so many connections. Biotecnika has so many people, so many companies who post jobs on Biotecnika. So we are confident that we will be able to provide you 10 interview opportunities. You'll have to grab them, go to the company, give the interview, and get selected. But now that depends on you. And for that, obviously, we are giving you all of this training. So this is the overview of the entire program. Now, followed by that, like, I want to tell you this, that last time we have given Lavanya, and there was another girl, I forgot, 2 people I gave 100% scholarship. This time also, I'm giving 100%. So 4 slots are there for scholarships, 100%, 80%, 50, and 25. Now, one thing I want to make it very clear, there will be only 5 interview slots per day. Okay. So from tomorrow till 5th of October. Okay. 5th of October is the last date. You can book your slots. Okay. But if you do not attend the meeting, we are not liable. We are not going to reschedule it. Okay. You have to attend the meeting. Then only you are eligible for 100% scholarship or whatever scholarship. If you miss out, then our artificial intelligence will select you randomly for that particular scholarship. Okay. If you want to activate, you can do it. If you don't, but definitely for 100%, you have to schedule the meeting. That you have to keep in mind. And this interview will be conducted by me and Neha ma'am. Okay. So the entire package, entire idea about the scholarship is to provide you global exposure, to give you the right expertise, to prepare you for the entrance exam because PhD is necessary, and then engineer a successful career in life sciences. In future, whatever you become, please make sure that you remember this Teachers' Day, because this Teachers' Day is going to be the catalyst of all of this. We're going to make you the right person which the industry wants, right? So that's very important. Go global, learn from the experts right inside India. Procedure to apply is, the link is crickstar.biotecnika.org. Okay, this is the link, is given in the description. Schedule a meeting with me and Neha ma'am. Prove that you are worth our investment and time, because we are going to spend on you training, all of that, right? And you may get a 100% scholarship, you may get 80%, 60%, 50%, 90%, whatever, based on your performance. If in case you're not able to schedule your scholarship meeting, don't worry. In that case, we will contact you, and based on your interaction with our team, we will decide what scholarship we can provide you. Then we will also give you the right opportunity, at least 2 days time, to submit the documents. Once you have submitted the documents, it will go under verification, and then you will get the scholarship. Also, please make sure that you are mentioning the names of your references, like your professor or somebody whom I can call and ask what kind of person you are. Because last time we had this, that somebody who was, we didn't ask their references, and this was a problem. So I don't want any industry references. I just want reference from your professor so that I can talk to them and ask, okay, how is this student? Okay, so that's very important, because marks doesn't matter, but feedback from your professor also is important. So please try to give that as well. Any professor of your choice, okay? Or someone with whom you have worked. So thank you so much for listening in. My email ID is mentioned over here, shekhar@biotecnika.org. Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. only, you will be able to schedule the meetings. If you are scheduling on Saturday or Sunday, if I'm available, I'll take it. If not, then we will not take it. Okay, so that you have to keep in mind. So that's all for today's session. Thank you so much for attending. Now, only last line is, you have to be the legend, and to be the legend, you'll have to do what you always dreamt of. Be the legend. What you always dreamt of, do it. But only 16 slots are available in this Watson Scholarship. We have 1 month. On October 5th, it closes, right? So see you soon as a CRICK STAR scholar. And thank you so much for watching this video. Happy Teachers' Day. And any questions or comments, put them down in the comment section, or you can write to me at shekhar@biotecnika.org. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.